أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفر ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي يسر ولا تؤثر وتمم بالخير. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. So we are studying the Arabic grammar, right? The structure of the Quran, and from there we have started our journey with the words, right? We have started with words, and then after starting words, like words, there are like three types, right? Ism, fail, and harf, right? Ism, fail, and harf. We didn't study the fail yet, but we did study the ism and harf. And combination of both, we find like 5 fragments, right? We find 5 fragments, and those 5 fragments were the jar majroor, harf nasab and its victim, mawsuf sifa, idafa, then we got ismul ishara. And all those 5 fragments, after studying those 5 fragments, we move forward to the sentence part, and we see those fragments combined with each other and forming the sentence. From fragments we got the sentence, and then we have studied in our last class easiest way to find the sentence, because in Arabic there are 2 types of sentence, right? Jumla ismiya and jumla fi'liya. As we studied our ism only, so we are going concerned about jumla ismiya. And in jumla ismiya we have seen that the is, am, is, are, which is the key essential to make anything a sentence, is hidden in Arabic. So we have to find out the invisible is in order to find out the sentence. And we have studied few tricks, right? How to find the invisible is. If there is no connection, that chain is break. Like in Arabic, every word is connected to every other word. If there is no connection between 2 words, then that means in that place there is the invisible is. And we have also studied the few tricks to find out how to find the invisible is. And those are the, after independent pronoun there always be an is, am, is, are respectively, and after harf nasab and its victim. And we also studied if after ismul ishara there is no al, then that's a sentence. And we also studied that a proper ism immediately followed by common ism, then between them is the invisible is. So those are not the rule of grammar book. Those are just some tips to identify easily. But today we're gonna learn about the actual grammatical rule concerning jumla ismiya, the ism based sentence, right? Jumla ismiya is the sentence that begin with an ism is called jumla ismiya. And today we're gonna try to try to sort out the parts of jumla ismiya and how to find out those parts, how to connect those parts, how to translate them even, inshallah. So if we grammatical labeling, like how to sort out, how to label them grammatically, the jumla ismiya. So jumla ismiya is made up of 3 parts. Okay, every jumla ismiya, or not every jumla ismiya, basically jumla ismiya has 3 parts. Okay, jumla ismiya means ism based sentence, right? The sentence that begin with an ism is called jumla ismiya, and every jumla ismiya has 3 parts. First one is mubtada, then khabar, and then muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay, you can repeat with me: mubtada, khabar, and muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay, so mubtada, khabar, and muta'alliq bil khabar are the parts of jumla ismiya. Okay, so we have to know what is mubtada, what is khabar, and what is muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay. Mubtada is the key essential part of Jumla Ismiya. Okay, Mubtada. Mubtada is a key essential part of Jumla Ismiya. A Jumla Ismiya cannot be possible without Mubtada. Okay, basically, if you want to translate that in English, Mubtada is the subject of the sentence. Every sentence has a subject, object, right? I think, or so Mubtada is the subject, and it literally means Mubtada literally means to introduce you to uh, the main subject of the sentence. Okay, if I say you the car is beautiful, you can understand the car is the something we are introducing, right? And we are giving you the details about the car, right? So the car is the mubtada. So mubtada is the thing that you are introducing to the people, to your audience, that you are going to talk about something. Okay, if I say the teacher and doesn't tell anything else, so people were curious, right? So what about the teacher? So the thing that make the audience curious is mubtada. The thing that you say introduce something is the mubtada. Okay, and khabar is literally the news about the mubtada. Khabar literally means news. Okay, or you can say the details. By saying to your audience the teacher, that makes people curious, right? And khabar is the part that remove the curiosity. Okay, so if I say the teacher is good, then is good part is the khabar. Okay, so mubtada is the basically you can say the subject, and khabar is the details or the object of a sentence. Okay, so mubtada and khabar, and mubtada is the key essential part. A sentence cannot possible without mubtada, and khabar is the second important thing in the sentence. And muta'alliq bil khabar is basically another type of khabar, another type of information about the mubtada. Okay, so muta'alliq bil khabar basically means two types of fragment we have learned so far. It's jar majroor or special mudaf fragments. If in any sentence you find those types of khabar comes in those types of scenario, then that is a muta'alliq bil khabar. So in a sentence in jumla ismiya, you can find a mubtada and a khabar, and that's it, no muta'alliq bil khabar. Or you can find mubtada and muta'alliq bil khabar. So and those things will combine the sentence. But sometimes you can find all three, mubtada, khabar, and muta'alliq bil khabar all together. So but mubtada will be always there. Khabar and muta'alliq bil khabar can come or cannot come. Either one of them come or both of them can come. Okay. So you understand what is so there are three types, right? There are three parts of Jumla Ismiya. What are those?
مبتدا خبر متعلق
Muta'alliq bil khabar.
متعلق بالخبر.
Okay. So what is mubtada?
A single ism.
Mubtada is basically not always a single ism. Mubtada is the thing that you are describing. Okay.
Uh,
Mubtada is the main subject of the sentence. Okay.
okay.
Mubtada, and khabar is the description of the mubtada. Okay,
Okay.
and muta'alliq bil khabar is also a description, but it basically comes in the fragment of jar majrur or special mudaf. Okay,
Okay.
now
So
hmm,
خبر is just the description without the two the without being a special condition, right?
yes, khabar can be anything. Okay, okay. So mubtada, how to identify mubtada? Okay, sometime mubtada can be a single ism, right? Sometime mubtada can be a single ism, or sometime mubtada can be an ism fragment, sometimes it's harf nasab. So it can be many things. But to remember one thing, to identify mubtada, the first rafa, the first rafa if you find in any sentence the first rafa is your mubtada, okay? You are reading as any sentences, any sentence in Arabic, and the first rafa you get across is the mubtada. It is the thing that is being described, okay?
Okay.
So first rafa is the mubtada or the harf nasab with its ism, okay? Harf nasab with its ism is the mubtada. So two things can be mubtada, okay? Any one of them, okay? Either it's first rafa or harf nasab or its victim, whichever is come first, okay? Either first rafa or harf nasab and its victim all together makes the mubtada. Khabar can also be a single ism. Khabar also can be a ism fragment. Even khabar can be a sentence by itself. But basically the root thing is khabar is the second rafa. Okay, second rafa. Khabar is the second rafa. So in a sentence, if you find what is the first rafa referred to?
The subject or the person.
The mubtada, yes, mubtada.
Yeah.
And what is the second rafa referred to?
Description.
Khabar, yes, khabar. And mutalik bil khabar is easy. Mutalik bil khabar is only if you see jar majroor. You remember jar majroor ba, ta, kaf, lam, waw, min, fi, an, ala, hatta, ila. Those fragments or special mudaf. Fawqa, tahta, ba'da, amama, wara'a, duna. You remember those? Those, if you find those fragment or jar majroor fragment, then that is our muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay. So jumla ismiya is made up of three parts, right? What are those?
Uh, Muktada
Mm-hmm.
and
Khabar,
khabar
yes,
or
and
if it's
muta'alliq bil khabar.
talib khabar.
Okay. So if we do some practice, it will be make easier, inshallah. Okay. See, wahum lakum aduwwum. Wahum lakum aduwwum. What is wahum over here? Why is you understand, right? Why is the like and part? It's just an ataf. Whom is our first ism, right?
Yeah. So it can be he.
He, right? Whom. And we told you if you find independent pronoun, then that must be our what? Mubtada. Okay. So whom is the mubtada? Whom is the first ism? And if you don't know the independent pronoun is the mubtada, but you can see whom is an independent pronoun, and all independent pronoun are rafa status, right? Rafa. So this is our first rafa, and the first rafa is considered mubtada. And what is mubtada? Mubtada is something that I am describing of, right? Mubtada is something that I want you to be curious about, and then I will give its description or its news. So I'm giving news about who?
Him.
Him, yes, him. So I'm giving news about him. That will make you curious. Wahum, and he, and whom is they, right? And they are something, something, something. Okay, so whom is our mubtada? What is lakum over here?
Uh, to
La is harf jar, right? La is harf jar, and kum is attached pronoun, right? So lakum is for you all,
for you
right?
all.
For you all. And in our study, right? So it's a jar majroor. In small sense, it's a jar majroor, right? If I say word by word, then it's jar and it's majroor. But as a whole fragment, what will we consider this one as a part of Jumla Ismiya? What will we consider it?
Uh, the third one.
Third one, yes, muta'alliq bil khabar.
Yeah,
Muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay. So whom is the mubtada? Lakum is the muta'alliq bil khabar, and aduwwum, what you see?
it's in It's in Rafa status.
Rafa status. So it is the first Rafa or the second Rafa?
Second Rafa.
Second Rafa. The second Rafa will consider what?
The khabar.
Khabar. Yes, second Rafa is the khabar. So we find mubtada, khabar, and muta'alliq bil khabar. You see, sometimes the organization switches. Okay, and it caused something different. We'll talk about that in later session, no problem. So you understand. So whom is the mubtada, that means this is the thing I'm describing, and lakum is the muta'alliq bil khabar. It's one types of news about the mubtada, and aduwum is the second news about the mubtada, right? So aduwum, if you want to translate, then you how you gonna translate it? Well, whom and they, right,
They
are
are from
for, lies for,
for us.
not us, whom,
Whom is all of us.
all of you.
All of you.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Adum is an enemy.
enemy.
Okay, and they are for you all an enemy. Okay, so this is the literal translation. Now you can switch it to make it clear. And they are an enemy for you all. It makes sense, more sense, right? You understand this part?
Yes.
Okay. So the thing is, after mubtada we'll put the invisible is or are, whatever is suitable. Okay,
Okay.
and then you can translate those two parts separately, but we cannot separate the fragments. Okay, if any word is connected to another word, then we cannot separate them. We will take all together in as a single ism. Okay.
So there's only one invisible R.
Yes, only one.
Okay.
You cannot say in a sentence, right? They and they are for you all are an enemy, right? It doesn't make sense. It's only one. Okay, let's go to the second sentence. And these are the ayat from the Quran. So, mashallah, we are translating the Quran over here. Okay. Hada firaku baini wa bainika. Hada firaku baini wa bainika. What is hada?
That.
Hada means this.
This. Yes.
Okay, haza is this. And if you see haza, and is there in any al after that?
No.
No. So is it a fragment or sentence?
It's sentence.
Sentence, because after ismul ishara, if you find no al, then that's a sentence. So haza, and haza is rafa nasab or jar. It could be rafa nasab or jar, anything, right? It's a non-flexible word. So we will consider that our first rafa. So first rafa is what?
Haza.
Mubtada, right? First rafa is mubtada. Okay. Firaku, what is it?
It's in Rafa status.
Rafa status. So is it a first rafa or the second rafa?
Second Rafa.
Second rafa. So here, what is it?
It's the
Khabar.
khabar.
Okay. So haza is our first rafa and firaku is the second rafa. If there was al, if, okay, I'm saying if, then what it gonna be?
It would
Hazal firaku. The whole thing will be our first rafa, right? Because we cannot separate the fragments. Then that will be a fragment, right? Hazal firaku. You understand or no?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you do. So if it was hazal firaku, then it would be our whole together will be our first rafa, and that will be our mubtada. But now the haza is separate and firaku is separate. That's why haza is our first rafa and mubtada. Firaku is the second rafa and the khabar. Okay. What about baini?
By
You know you familiar with this word baina?
Oh, it's it that's
Special mudaf, right?
mudaf, yeah.
Special mudaf. So special mudaf and its victim, that fragment will consider what?
Yeah. Special victim and it's
Muta'alliq bil khabar. Muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay, no problem. It gonna come easily. So baini is what? Baina means between, and e is me, right? So between me, wa is the ataf here, right? And between me and baini ka. Baini means what? Between. Ka means what? You, right? So baini or bainika, between me and between you. So this whole thing, because y is connecting these two words, right? So this whole thing we will consider that as a single fragment, and that will be our muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay, muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay. So baini or bainika means between me and between you. So we can say that like between me and you, right?
Yes.
So haza firaku baini or bainika. What does it mean then? Firak means separation or
So
farewell, you can say.
this uh this farewell,
No.
this is a farewell between you and I.
You and me. Yes, this is a farewell between you and me. Okay, you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So going to the next word. Okay, it's a long ayah. Inna ya'juja wa ma'juja mufsiduna fil ard. Okay, but it's an easy one. So what's the first word you can see?
Inna.
Inna. And what is inna?
Barely.
No, but as a grammatical, as a labeling, what is inna? Like it's a harf, it's a ism, it's a fi'l.
It's ism.
No, inna is a harf nasab, right? Inna is harf nasab. Inna, anna, ka'anna, laita, lakinna, la'alla. Those are harf nasab, right? And what is the purpose of harf nasab? They will make the next ism after it nasab. Okay? So inna is the harf nasab, and it is causing, you can see, yajuja. It making the next word nasab, right? So inna yajuja is the, we told you, right? The
The
first rafa or harf nasab and its victim altogether makes the mubtada, right?
yes.
So yanna yajuja is our mubtada. But you can see over here there is a wa, and this wa is and ataf. Okay, and what the ataf do, they will take the status of the before ism and put the status of the next ism the same. Okay, so yajuja and majuja means yajuj and majuj. So this whole thing is connected. Okay, you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so inna yajuja wa majuja, the whole thing is connected, and that's why the whole thing is our mubtada. So you can see mubtada sometime be just one word like here or like here, but mubtada also can be a whole fragment, right? So this is our mubtada, and this will make you curious. Until your curiosity dies, it's still talking about mubtada. If I say indeed, Yajuj and Majuj, does that feel your curiosity done? No, you are wanting to hear more about something about them, right?
Yes.
So as long as you are curious, that means you are still talking about the mubtada, not about the khabar. So this whole thing is the mubtada. Now come to the next word is mufsiduna. It's una ending, right? It's una ending. So what is its status?
Rafa.
Rafa. So is it the first rafa or we will consider it the second rafa now? Because we got our mubtada, right? Now if we find a rafa, is it be the mubtada or the khabar?
Khabar.
Khabar. So it's not, because we already got our mubtada, so it's not the mubtada anymore. Though it's the first rafa, but still we got our mubtada, that's why we'll consider it the second rafa, and it will be considered as the khabar. Okay. Fil ardi. What is this?
That's the bil khabar.
Yes, muta'alliq bil khabar. Because why? Fa is the harf
Is
jar,
the
right? Harf jar, and it will causing the next was majroor, right? It is causing the next was majroor. So fil ardi is jar majroor fragment. It's jar, and this one is, sorry. So it's the jar, and this is our majroor. So jar majroor fragment, and this whole fragment will be muta'alliq bil khabar. So how you want to translate this one?
uh,
Indeed, no doubt about it.
indeed the Yajuj and Majuj
Are
are
a um,
see,
troublemaker
troublemaker around the world. No,
in the world.
in the world.
Fi means in, right? In the. So you are getting it, right? Inna ya'juja wa ma'juja mufsiduna fil ard. If you know some vocabulary, it will be easier for you to translate them or to understand them.
Ard means earth or world, right?
Earth means war. You can say world or earth, anything. Same thing. Okay. Lahum ma'ughidun. Lahum ma'ughidun. So what is lahum here?
Or
For?
yeah, so it's him. So that's the Madru. No, in Rafa status because
No, it's not in Rafa status. It's attached. It's jar majroor. La is harf jar and hum is majroor, right?
yeah.
Lahum is jar majroor. So what is the jar majroor as leveling of the sentence?
Khabar.
No, it's muta'alliq bil khabar. Jar majroor and special mudaf are always considered as muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay, so it's muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay, and ma'uidun. What is the ma'uidun here?
It's in Rafa status.
It's Rafa and it is the first Rafa, right?
Yes.
So it will be our mubtada, right?
Yes.
So see, sometime the mubtada can switch and muta'alliq bil khabar can come forward. Okay. So how you gonna translate them?
Uh,
Lahum is for, right? For them
or
is an appointment. Ma'ud is an appointment, okay? A specific time. So for them is an appointment, or you can say switching it like that. An appointment is for them, or if you see lahum in like this lahum come early as before the mubtada, okay? So this is kind of phrase in Arabic, and you can translate them as not they for them, not saying for them. You can say they have, okay?
okay.
So if you see what lahum as mutalik bil khabar, right? Lahum is mutalik bil khabar, and if you see this lahum is coming before mubtada, only in that case you can translate them as they have, or have, okay? Only they have, and you can say an appointment, right? They have an appointment. You got it?
Yes.
Okay. Moving forward. وَرَبُّكَ الْغَفُورُ ذُو الرَّحْمَةِ وَرَبُّكَ الْغَفُورُ ذُو الرَّحْمَةِ.
Oh man.
Why is ataf over here? And okay, you don't have to worry about it because the why is not making anything jar over here, right? So if it's making anything jar, then that will be mean I swear by. But this why is not making anything jar. So what you see?
Rabbuka.
Yes, Rabbu
Uh,
is the first rafa, right?
yeah.
So it is the mubtada, but it is not alone. It's attached with ka, right? So this whole thing is the first rafa. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the meaning of Rabbuka?
Your Lord or
Your Lord. Yes, your Rabb. Al-Ghafuru.
it's in Rafa status.
Is it the first rafa?
Second.
Second rafa. So what will you consider this one?
The the
Khabar.
cover.
Khabar. Rabbuka al-Ghafuru. Zur Rahmati. You find the word zu before? It's a special mudaf. Okay.
So that
Is
means
a possessor of. Zu means possessor of. Zu za zi. Is rafa is zu, nasab is za, and jar is zi. Okay. Zu za zi. So it's a special mudaf. And rahmat is its mudaf ilay, right?
yeah.
So they are together. And what is special mudaf and mudaf ilay are counted as
As the
muta'alliq bil khabar.
the-
Okay. So mubtada, khabar, and muta'alliq bil khabar, we got all three. So how you wanna translate this one?
uh by your Lord
Not by your Lord. This wa is not making anything jar, so it's not by. It's just end. It's an ataf. Okay.
and your Lord
Mm-hmm.
uh
Is
is
Ghafur, extremely forgiving.
forgiving,
Then Zu means possessor of.
lesser of mercy.
Possessor of love and mercy. Yes, Rahma not only mean mercy. Rahma means love, care, mercy, more and more. Okay, so your Rabb is extremely forgiving, possessor of love, care, and mercy. Okay, so it's easy, right?
So
So let's practice some more words because the rule are very easy. The thing, if you how much you practice, then it will be clear to you. There is no is the rule very tough? There is mubtada, khabar, and muta'alliq bil khabar. That's it. Mubtada is the first rafa or harf nasab and is victim. Khabar is second rafa, and muta'alliq bil khabar is jar majrur or special mudaf. But you know this sort of stuff. Just you have to identify them while you are reading the Quran. Okay.
okay.
So we'll do more practice, so it will make clear, inshallah. Okay. Haza rahmatum min Rabbi. Haza rahmatum min Rabbi. What is haza over here?
This
This. And as a grammatical rule, what it gonna be?
the harf.
No, no, no. Haza is not harf. Haza is an ism. It's ismul ishara, right? Haza, hazani, haulai, hazihi, hatani, haulai, zalika, zanika, ulaika, tilka, tanika, ulaika. Those are ismul ishara. Okay, pointers.
Pointers, yes.
Okay, so haza is the ismul ishara. Haza means this, and there is no al over here, so that's a sentence, right? And haza is considered rafa. Nasab or jar is the same. It's a non-flexible word, so we'll consider this as rafa. So it will be our mubtada. Okay, it will be mubtada. Rahmatun.
Rahmatu, it's in Rafa status.
Mm-hmm. So
The first Rafa.
now, first of all, you already got
Oh yeah, it's so it's the khabar.
is the khabar. Yes, is the khabar. And mir Rabbi.
Be
What is min?
from
From, yes, and it's harf jar, right? Harf jar. And Rabbi is the majroor. right? Rabbi is the majroor, and Rabbi is another mudaf, and Rabbi is mudaf ilay, right?
Yeah.
My Rabb.
Yeah.
So Mir Rabbi, from my Rabb. So how are you gonna translate it?
Uh, this is
Mm-hmm.
mercy from my Lord.
Yes, this is mercy from my Rabb. This is a mercy, right? Because this is singular. This is a mercy from my Rabb. Perfect. Okay. Innama ana basharun mislukum. Forget about innama, okay? Start from here. Ana.
Um, indeed.
Ana, not ana.
Oh, uh, I.
I, yes, ana is I, independent pronoun. And independent pronoun are rafa, right? So it is the mubtada, right?
Yes.
Ana. Okay. Basharum.
It's Rafa. So it's the second Rafa,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the
Khabar.
cover. Yeah.
And mislukum. Mislu, you know this word, familiar word, mislu? It's a special mudaf, okay? Misl. Misl means similar to, okay?
You.
So it's a mudaf ilayh, special mudaf and mudaf ilayh. Mislukum means similar to you all, right? Or like you all. So how you gonna translate it? Ana. Bashar means man or
Man.
human.
I am. No. I am human like you.
Yes, I'm just a human like you, and just a will come from here, right? Just a human like you. And there is inna over here, and it will what is it causing is it's adding emphasis. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he was telling people that I am just a human like you. Why don't you understand,
Mhm.
right? So it's the emphasis over here in nama ana basharum mislu. Okay, you got it?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to the next word. ذلك جزاؤهم. ذلك جزاؤهم. ذلك, what is ذلك?
It's a special.
No, it's ismul ishara. ذلك means that. And after ذلك, is there any al?
No.
So it's a sentence, right?
Yes.
So ذلك is the mudaf. Sorry. Mubtada. ذلك is the mubtada. And jaza'u. You see jaza'u.
It's Rafa.
Rafa. So what it gonna be?
It's gonna be the cover.
Khabar. So ذلك jaza'u. And what is whom doing over here? It's
Uh,
attached, right?
yeah.
Attached pronoun, the jazahum. So the whole part will be our khabar. Okay. So how you gonna translate it? Zalika means that, jaza means reward.
That reward. You all.
Sorry?
That reward.
No, that reward, not that reward. After mubtada you put am is or.
Yeah. That reward
No,
is
after mubtada.
that is reward for uh
Whom? Them.
them.
So
Yeah.
that is their reward, right? Reward of them is their reward, right? Zalika means that, right? Yeah, you got it. Let me write it down. That, right? Zalika means that. And after mubtada what we put? Am, is or are. And that after that we'll put is. that is. And jazauhum, you see jazau is the light no alif lam, so it's the mudaf, right? And whom is attached, so whom is the mudaf ilay. Jazauhum means uh, reward of them. Reward of them, we can tell it in simple English, their reward, right? So zalika jazauhum means that is their reward. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Next word. Next. Okay, it's gonna be tough. So lahu ghaibus samawati. Lahu ghaibus samawati. What is lahu?
That's the Rafa.
No, how it can be rafa? La is one word. Harf. You know harf.
Yeah.
And who is attached pronoun? So how it can be rafa?
So it's gonna be lahu for you, right?
It's gonna be muta'alliq bil khabar, right? It's gonna be our muta'alliq bil khabar because la is the harf jar and who is attached pronoun. So lahu is the muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Ghaibu.
That's the first Rafa.
That's the first rafa. So what it gonna be?
The muta'alliq.
No, it's gonna be the mubtada.
Tada.
First rafa is mubtada, right? And ghaibu, you can see ghaibu is light and no alif lam, right?
Yeah.
And as-samawati is in which status?
Nasab,
Or
jar.
nasab or jar. So if it could be jar, then it is jar. Ghaibu samawati is mudaf mudaf ilay, okay? Light no alif lam followed by ism in jar status, okay? So mudaf mudaf ilay. Ghaibu samawati means ghaib, unseen of the sky. Unseen of the sky, okay? So lahu ghaibu samawati. What that is mean? What is its translation gonna be?
For him is the unseen sky.
For him is the unseen of the sky. For him, or I told you in previous slide, the lahu. If you see la come before the mubtada, then you can translate it that he has or he owns. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so here it gonna be he owns the unseen of the skies. Talking about Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Okay, that only Allah Subhanahu wa Taala knows about the unseen. No, but nobody else. Okay. And it has some special meaning too. In future class, inshallah, we'll discuss about that too. So moving forward, this is gonna be our last chunk, and I will give you a few ayat for you to decipher. If you don't know the answer, no problem. Just label them. Which one is mubtada, which one is khabar, and which one is muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay. Okay. So this is the last ayah for today. Al-haqqu min rabbikum. Al-haqqu min rabbikum.
So the first part is
Mm-hmm.
is it's in Rafa status. So
Mm-hmm.
uh,
First rafa is considered as
uh
mubtada, right?
tada.
Mubtada. Min rabbikum. See min. Min over here. What is min?
uh from
From. And min is causing the next word rabbi, right? Rabbi, jar.
yeah.
So min rabbi is jar majrur. And you can see rabbi is light no alif lam followed by kum, right? Or it's an attached pronoun. So you can know it's an idafa, mudaf mudaf ilayh. So this word and this all everything is connected. So whole thing will become what?
uh
Khabar or muta'alliq bil khabar?
متعلق بالخبر.
Muta'alliq bil khabar, right? Muta'alliq bil khabar, perfect. So مبتدا متعلق بالخبر. So how are you gonna translate it?
Uh,
Haq means truth.
the truth from
Is from.
is from your Lord.
Yes, the truth is from your Lord. Perfect. So you understand the part or you have any question?
No, I have no
If you
question.
want to practice more, we can do some more practice, or I will give you some homework, you all, and you can do the homework and
Yeah, I just have
let's
to
see.
solidify all the rules and make and apply them all. That's my issue right now.
Okay, so we're gonna um, end our session today. If you have any question, you can ask or uh, do some homework on your own. You can find the Quran and find some words, find some ayah that you can decipher, and also I will give you some 6 ayah from the Quran to see if you understand the mubtada, khabar and mutalik bil khabar part or not. And then from tomorrow inshallah we'll end our jumla ismiya study
Okay, inshallah.
inshallah. Okay, ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.